I just did a video on Donald Trump as seen through the eyes of, you want to call it progressives or Democrats, whichever group you want to label it, fine. And now I want to give equal time to the righties, the conservatives. In this particular case, excuse me, Sean Hannity. And let me issue a disclaimer. I think that Sean Hannity is a piece of shit. Okay, he's a racist, he's a race baiter, and he's always claiming that the left are always using the race card, but he's a race baiter. But okay, now that I got my housekeeping out of the way, I want to play this clip from Hannity's interview with Trump regarding that comment that he made, and I'm going to break it down for you.
I'm sorry, earlier today you were talking about the Second Amendment. And I'm going to play what you said, and then we'll talk about how the media reacted to it.
Hillary wants to essentially abolish the Second Amendment. By the way.
Okay, now number one, that's not true. She never said she wants to abolish the Second Amendment. She does want to restrict the weapons that a regular citizen can obtain, but she has never said. As a matter of fact, she has gone on record as saying she does not want to abolish the Second Amendment, and he keeps repeating that. But okay, let's keep going.
And if she gets to pick her judges, nothing you can do, folks.
All right. So if she gets to pick her judges, there's nothing you can do, folks. The only way she could pick her judges is if she is elected president and then nominates a Supreme Court justice. Okay, so she's already got the seat and she's putting her judges in place. Now listen to what he says.
Although the Second Amendment people, maybe there is, I don't know. But
all right, so now he just said, well, there's nothing you can do, folks, but maybe the Second Amendment people can do something. Doesn't make sense. The people that he's talking to, if he's talking about political power and voting, everybody in there can do something. Okay, everybody in there can do something. They can vote so that she doesn't win, along with the Second Amendment people. Okay, he specifically mentions the Second Amendment people, that they can do something. In my mind, if you are specifically mentioning Second Amendment people, that means that you want people that are pro-gun and pro-utilization of gun, my words, not his, to do something about it. That could be interpreted as using your weapons in order to get your way. Okay, it can be interpreted that way, but there's no doubt that he was talking specifically to the Second Amendment people, and he said that nobody else can do anything. The thing that separates regular people, let's call them, and the Second Amendment people, or the Second Amendment people are the ones who officially like and have guns. Everybody else can like them and have them too, but specifically targeting the subject of weapon possession and ownership. Now, here comes Hannity.
But I'll tell you what, that will be...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to play the full portion of this speech that he gave.
Be a horrible day if Hillary gets to put her judges. Right now we're tied. You see what's going on. We're tied because Scalia, this was not supposed to happen. Justice Scalia was going to be around for 10 more years at least, and this is what happens. That was a horrible thing.
You know, so obviously you're saying that there's a strong political movement within the Second Amendment, and if people mobilize and vote, they can stop Hillary from having this impact on the court. But that's not how the media is spinning it.
Okay, Sean, that is not true. If he was talking about using political power, then how come all the folks he was talking to, there was nothing they could do about it? They have the same ability to vote as the Second Amendment people. But he specifically said, there's nothing you can do about it, folks, but maybe the Second Amendment people can. That ain't washing. That's not washing.
What's your reaction to it?
Well, I just heard about that, and it was amazing because nobody in that...
Okay, he just lied, all right? And let me tell you why he lied. He gave two speeches today. The first one was where he made that comment about the Second Amendment people being able to do something. Okay. In the second speech, he completely stopped. As soon as he said that Hillary's trying to get rid of the Second Amendment, he killed it at that point. He didn't mention that there's nothing you can do about it, folks, except maybe the Second Amendment people can. He took that completely out of his comments. So he knew that there was fire regarding those comments, and he took it out. So he just lied.
Room thought anything other than what you just said. This is a political movement. This is a strong, powerful movement, the Second Amendment. You know, Hillary wants to take your guns away. She wants to leave you unprotected in your home. This is a tremendous political movement. The NRA, as you know, endorsed me. They're terrific people, Wayne and Chris and all of the people over there. And by the way, they've already, I just saw, they tweeted out, basically they agree 100% with what I said. And there can be no other interpretation. Even reporters have told me, I mean, give me a break. But they're dishonest people. What it is there's a tremendous power behind the Second Amendment. It's a political power. And there are few things so powerful, I have to say, in terms of politics. There is few things. And I happen to think that if they actually did even bring this up, I think it's a good thing for me because it's going to tell people more about me with respect to the Second Amendment, because Hillary Clinton wants to essentially abolish the Second Amendment. And
that is such bullshit. Number one, Hillary Clinton doesn't want to take legitimate weapons away from anybody. So she's not trying to leave people defenseless, which is the bullshit line that you push. And she's not trying to get rid of the Second Amendment. You know, we keep repeating it over and over again, you know, and if you repeat a lie long enough, people start to believe it, and that's just what he's doing.
She put Supreme Court justices on, she will decimate your Second Amendment.
Well, what is it? Either she's going to decimate the Second Amendment or she's going to get rid of the Second Amendment. Which one is it? Donald Trump is a turd.